Stop moving.
Stop poking me. How much longer is this gonna take?
Till it's done. Oh, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna finish this in the morning.
Okay. Wait, Harmony, you have to help me out of this.
No. I'll finish it in the morning.
But
You stay here, okay?
But I have to pee. Hi everyone! This week we have the pleasure of showing you our new revamped upstairs workspace. And
We get to unbox a new Dritz twin fit dress form.
as some of you have already heard, Sean and Harmony spent this last year revamping their entire attic into a bedroom / office / craft space. They expanded the closet and storage spaces by about 350 extra square feet and refinished all the closet spaces with recycled wood and pallet boards. The main room was repainted and floored using carpet tile and vinyl wood flooring to hide the many sloppy patch jobs it's endured over the past 100 years.
We ended up doing our first drywall. We did our first stairs carpeting. I did drawers for the first time. It was a huge learning curve. I jumped into it not really knowing what I was doing in the beginning, but we ended up using a ton of online tutorials and research papers to figure it out as we went from step to step.
Now, in our most recent live stream video, we hinted at some really cool things that were found in the walls during construction, and we will talk about those in future videos.
Now that the space is finally complete and I can actually start working in it again, I started to think about, what am I missing in this space? What do I still want to get that I didn't have in my last space?
Like a dress form that is actually sized for me. Do you know how hard that is? I'm shaped weird.
Over the last 10 years, I have owned a number of dress forms. I have had a small, a medium, extra large. I have never owned a petite dress form that actually changes size. So the only one I've had so far is one very specific size, and it's a little bit exaggerated in the bust and hips, which is not so great for the petite models I'm actually working with. So it is going to be really nice to actually finally add a petite dress form to my collection for the dressmaking that I have been doing.
So it wants us to start with the base.
And then we're going to take these and slide them through like that. Woo! All right.
And then it wants us to pop this little guy in. It's just nice and easy.
There.
Now there are a couple key features of the Dritz dress form that we particularly enjoyed.
Look at that.
It's so easy.
And is this how you expand it upwards? Some of the older dress forms didn't come with a hem marking utility, and these can be so helpful in making sure that the hem will look good all the way around. So I'm excited to have that on hand for all of the dress forms I have now.
I really like this one because you don't actually have to screw it on. You just kind of place it on there and it's set to go. And you can take it off whenever you want.
That's really nice. Love it.
Yeah.
The waistline can grow taller or shorter to help make the back and torso lengths more accurate. You loosen that, then you can gently expand the length of the waist and back.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool!
Did you not even know about that?
No! Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, I didn't know I could do that.
That's so cool, I know. I recently discovered this feature on a couple of my dress forms, so I was excited to see it. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just didn't know I could do that. That's amazing. Like, I have a really long torso, and so half the time this doesn't work correctly. He's actually accommodates for that.
Yep.
Wow.
So when it comes to the knobs on these things, I think you pinch in and you adjust, but you have to do it very slowly.
The dials on these dress forms are much more sturdy than previous ones on like other dress forms, and so they make sure that they don't break, which I know that shouldn't be a problem, but it definitely is. 36, that's my size.
Yeah, maybe get it to about 3/4 of an inch expansion on each of these knobs going around right now. That's good. And then we'll go up to the waist. I know this is a small thing, but I love the pin cushion on top of the form. I leave needles and pins all over my dress form when I'm not using them while embroidering, and I'm hoping that this will encourage me to keep track of them better.
I have a problem with putting them in my mouth, which I know I shouldn't do, but I do, and I shouldn't do it. But this will help keep it out of my mouth and where they're supposed to be. Also, I love that you can just remove this without having to unscrew anything, so we don't need the hem.
Yeah. So now we can switch our dress over to a dress form that it will actually properly close on. Well, that will be quite a help.
Yeah.
It's so nice to finally actually be able to fully zip the dresses that are smaller up on these forms, because that is so handy when you're doing this kind of detail work and you want to make sure that everything's lining up nicely. So, yay!
To learn more about these Dritz Twin Fit dress forms, click the link in the description below. Dritz also sent us these great styling design rulers, which we intend to use for pattern making in future videos. Thanks so much to Dritz for sponsoring us with that incredible dress form.
I reached out to Dritz in particular for this video because I have loved all of the dress forms I've gotten from them so far and wanted to be able to share that with you guys.
Now you'll be seeing these dress forms a lot more in the future as we start crafting again and building dress tutorials.
Enjoy your crafting, and we hope to see you guys again in the future.
Thank you. Bye. You are so beautiful to me.
Alysse, what are you doing up there?